Hi friends, I am Dr. Shaji Karande. Today I am going to discuss the topic grammar. In grammar, I am going to discuss verbs. Now let us discuss first of all the introduction about the verbs. Use of language correctly to speak and to write English effectively. So the language has some rules of correctness which are known as rules of grammar. Indian learners who are not sure of grammar of English often make mistakes while using English. Discussion on selected areas in the English grammar which help to avoid some common mistakes. Now discuss about the verb, that is the definition. What is meant by verb? Verb is a word or a combination of words that indicates action or a state of being condition. Now let us look at regular and irregular verbs in English. Now we have to make the difference between the two regular and irregular verbs. The simple past tense forms of many verbs are formed by adding ed or only d or ied to the stem, that is the root. If we see the examples, ask, asked, burn, burned, drop, dropped, talk, talked, cry, cried, dance, danced, bury, buried, carry, carried. Such verbs are known as regular verbs. Means, what do you mean by regular verbs? When there is a addition of the ed or d or ied to the root word to the stem in order to make the simple past tense. At that time, which are the verbs that are used? They are called regular verbs. But in many cases, the past tense form of the verb is very different from its stem form. If we see the example here, see, saw, sit, sat, run, ran, ring, rang, buy, bought, get, got, break, broke, make, made. Such verbs are called irregular verbs. Means here we come to know the difference between the regular and irregular verbs. A regular verb means when we have the simple past tense, the verbs which are used especially those verbs which have ed or d or ied at the root word, they are called regular verbs. Irregular verb in the sense the past tense forms of the verbs which are seem different from its same form. In the sense, these are the examples we have seen: see, saw, sit, sat, run, ran, ring, rang, buy, bought, get, got, break, broke, make, made. Now let us see another examples here, which we can call them irregular verbs. If you see the stem root word it, past tense ate, and past participle eaten. Eat, ate, eaten, see, saw, seen, break, broke, broken, get, got, sing, sang, sung, win, won, find, found, forget, forgot, forgotten, freeze, froze, frozen. Another examples, bite, beat, beaten, bring, brought, forgive, forgiven, give, gave, given, know, knew, known, make, made, put, put, write, wrote, written, throw, threw, thrown, write, wrote, written. In this way, these are the examples of the irregular verb. Now, let us discuss about the auxiliary verbs, in which we have to make the difference between the primary and modals. Which are the primary verbs and which are the modals? First of all, let us discuss about the auxiliary verbs. What do we mean by auxiliary verbs? Auxiliary verbs are verbs which help the main verb denote the action being performed. means they are called helping verbs as they accompany the main words in order to form grammatically correct phrases. Means whenever there is use of the main verb at that time, helping verb that comes. So they are called auxiliary verbs. You have to keep in mind auxiliary verbs most of the time that comes with the main verb, which helps to the main verbs in order to form the grammatical correct phrases. For example, Ram is playing cricket. See, in this sentence, is playing is the verb phrase in which playing play is the main verb. Before the playing, there is use of auxiliary verb is. Means Ram is playing cricket. Second example, you should go to the temple. You should go to the temple. Should go. See, in this way, in these two sentences, in the first sentence is, and in the second sentence should, are the examples of auxiliary verbs as they help the main verb playing and go. In this, we come to know is the auxiliary verb in the first sentence and should is the auxiliary in the second sentence. So here is the helping verb which help to the main verb playing. And in the second sentence, should is the helping verb which helps to the main verb go in order to denote the action. Now, there are two types of auxiliary verbs, which are the primary auxiliary and the modal. Let us discuss about the first auxiliary verb, that's the primary verbs. Which are the primary verbs? Verbs like be, be, do, have, or primary auxiliary verbs. They are used to express the tense, voice, etc. of the sentence. Means auxiliary verbs are used to express tense, voice. Now see the examples. First example, she is watching television. Second, they were studying for the examination. Then third, he does sing very well. They have been working very hard. He was acting in a play. In these examples, which are the helping verbs here? In the first sentence, she is watching the television. Here is the helping verb. Second sentence, they were studying for the examination. Where is the helping verb? In the third sentence, he does sing very well. Does is the helping verb. Fourth sentence, they have been working very hard. Have is the helping verb. And in the last sentence, he was acting in a play. Was is the helping verb. Now let us discuss about the modal auxiliary verbs. What do you mean by modal auxiliary verbs? Words like can, must, shall. These are the example of modal auxiliary verbs. They are also helping verbs as they are used to express several meanings. Which are the meanings that they express? Probability, certainty, tones of orders, and request. In this, we come to know that modal auxiliary verbs, these are also the helping verbs, which express several meanings like probability, means possibility, certainty, tones of orders, and request. Now let us see the examples of modal auxiliary verbs. First example, she should go to the office now. She should go to the office now. Here in this example, should is the auxiliary modal auxiliary verb. In the second sentence, they must be on their way. In the sentence, they must be on their way. Must is modal auxiliary verb. Third sentence, may I come in? May I come in? In this sentence, may is the modal auxiliary verbs. In the fourth sentence, you must tell me how to prepare for the taste. You must tell me how to prepare for the taste. Here in this sentence, must is the modal auxiliary verbs. The last sentence, he might come to meet you in the afternoon. You might come to meet you in the afternoon. In this sentence, might is the modal auxiliary verbs. Now let us have the exercise for you. Look at the verbs in the following sentences and say whether they are regular or irregular verbs. I own a set of 12 coffee mugs at the fair. Here, main verb own is here. There is not ed, so it is a irregular verb. Second, B, the trees swayed in the wind. In the here in this sentence, sway is the main verb in which there is a ed is added to the root word sway. So it's a regular verb swayed. We fried the potatoes with brinjals. Fried is the verb which is the simple past ed, that so it's a regular verb. My uncle smiled gently, smiled, which is a regular verb. Then Nidhi looked surprised. Here looked is a regular verb. It rained hard in the afternoon. Arranged is the verb which is regular. The police found a bag of currency. Here found there is no ed, so it is an irregular verb. I forgot my doctor's phone number. Forgot is the verb in which there is no ed, so it is an irregular verb. The lake froze last winter. Froze is the main verb. There is no ed, so it is an irregular verb. Now see the next exercise 4. Look at the words in the following sentences and pick out the auxiliary verbs and say whether they are primary or modal auxiliary verbs. See the first sentence. You should talk to the teacher. Should. That came here as an auxiliary verb, so we can call it as a modal auxiliary. It's not a primary, but it's a modal auxiliary verb. Second, he should have been in class by now. Should. So here, should is also modal auxiliary verb. Third sentence, they might sing again tomorrow. Might, which is a modal auxiliary. I will go shopping today. Will, which is a primary auxiliary verb. You shall finish by 5 p.m. Shall, which is the more that is the primary verb. Then is he coming? Is, which is the primary verb. Then I have been cleaning all day. How, which is primary verb. Then have you finished reading the book? How, primary verb. She must have forgotten. Must, which is the modal auxiliary verb. She could have helped if she wanted to. Here, could, which is a modal auxiliary verb. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. In this here, we have discussed about the verbs in which we have seen, we have discussed the regular verbs and irregular verbs. At the same time, we have discussed that is primary verbs and the